Hi, I'm Traci Stein, and I'm really excited to tell you about something called binaural beat technology. Binaural beats are a type of brainwave entrainment. And the easiest way to think about binaural beats is as a type of guide, as a way of helping to usher your predominant brainwave state into one that is most helpful and appropriate for whatever it is you want to be doing in the moment. So, for example, you've probably noticed that when you are trying to focus on something, a math problem, or studying for an exam, or reading something that you really want to remember clearly later, your predominant brainwave state usually is, or we hope it is, more focused. It's certainly faster than it is when you are meditating and more relaxed and calmer, and your focus is more on the inside than on the outer world. Um, and certainly much faster than when you are trying to drift off into a deep sleep. So, binaural beats are created by playing two similar tones, one in each ear. And what happens actually is that your brain won't hear the different tones, it will hear a third tone that represents the mathematical difference in hertz between the two tones that your ears are actually hearing. So, you don't really need to know that much about the technical aspects unless you're interested, and I've written a blog post that will explain them in more detail. But the most important thing I wanted to convey today is that by listening to a very simple auditory technology, you can shift your brain into a more desired state for whatever it is you want to be doing in the moment. Now, one of the things that I use binaural beats for the most is actually when I want to fall asleep. And especially if I want to get a really good night's sleep and feel like it's deep and restorative sleep, and I want to wake up feeling really refreshed in the morning. And sometimes I'll find, probably like you do as well, and like most people, that if I've got something big coming up the next day, or if I've had too much caffeine, or if there's a lot on my to do list, it's a little bit harder, or sometimes a lot harder, to just get into bed and drift into a nice, peaceful, deep sleep. So, binaural beats can help facilitate that. Binaural beats are often paired with guided imagery or nature sounds or music or all of those. And they work best when you listen through headphones, right? Because that's how your brain will hear the two different tones and create that perceived third tone. But if you find that binaural beats aren't for you, or you're not sure you're ready to try them, but you like the imagery, you just can listen to the imagery without headphones. So that's binaural beats in a nutshell. I guess the last thing I wanted to just mention is that sometimes you will hear binaural beats. They'll be pretty audible, and they'll sound kind of like a pulsing sound, like a wah wah beneath the music or beneath the imagery. But other times the music and the imagery will pretty well camouflage the binaural beats, and you won't actually hear them. But what you'll probably notice, that again, either you'll be drifting into sleep more easily and rapidly, or if you're using a different type of binaural beats, perhaps you'll feel more focused and awake. um, but it's something that you're interested, it might be worth giving a try. If there's anything I would say about who shouldn't use binaural beats or might want to check before they do, if you have any sort of medical condition that affects your brain, or if you're taking any medication for anything related to your brain, you would want to ask your doctor before using things that will shift your predominant brainwave state. But please know that this is just the beats work only while you're using them. So if you decide, oh, I'm feeling too sleepy and I don't think I want to, you just take the headphones off. So that's that. But I hope this was helpful.